Yo, yo, yo. I got my PSA DNA order back. This is going to be part two of that. I did part one with all the index cards that I had accumulated. I'm just going to go through, there's like 20 something cards here. First one back was a questionable authenticity of Barry Sanders. That came from a store outside of Milwaukee, and the guy was actually charged with like just forgery and signing a bunch of stuff. I acquired that card through a friend, and we kind of thought maybe that would be the case, but I sent it in, and it was. All right, the rest of them were good though. All right, so have this Robert Parrish with the Celtics, Hall of Famer. He signs through the mail, no charge. So any of you that are looking to do this, I mean, you can get Hall of Famer still for free. It's pretty cool. The next couple are super cool. A friend of mine works with somebody who has access to Bo Jackson. So I was able to get his rookie card signed. They did. It was funny because we sent in like a baseball and a football card, and he only signed the football cards. So I'm not sure if if we get another crack at it. I think maybe if we all just send baseball cards, then he'll just sign the baseball cards. But yeah, super cool to get this one, and I'm really happy about it. Bo, it's like everybody's favorite player growing up. And then this is the one for my buddy that he sent in, so I got that one slabbed for him. All right. Next up, we've got Bob Uecker. So anytime I have a chance to get a Uecker autograph, I don't sleep on it. I just try to snatch it up immediately. I was pretty happy to get that one. I'm trying to get all of his cards. I'm missing a couple. I already have this one, so I'll probably use this one as opportunity to just, maybe sell to buy one of the ones I'm missing. His rookie card I don't have. I don't know if I'll ever get it because you don't see those pop up like ever. And he'll sign through the mail here and there, but the last few years it's been hit or miss. He did sign at the end of last year, and I missed the window. All right, Tony Oliva, pretty new member of the Hall of Fame. Found that in a collection when I was just going through commons. All of a sudden, that was just in there. Same with this one, Frank Howard. So was able to get that one. Got that slabbed. I'm pretty happy about both of those. And then it's Frank Baumann. Baumann is my last name as well, so there's not too many professional athletes with that last name. So once in a while, if I see a Frank Baumann, I'll just pick it up. And he's got a pretty nice signature too. All right, then Pat Listash with Rookie of the Year inscription. I got these all from, I got a whole team set of Brewers cards. I already sent in the Yount, and figured I'd send in the Listash for my PC. And Gary Sheffield, he's got 500 home runs. Doesn't have a huge collectible draw, probably because of a lot of allegations of a lot of things, but still got that one signed, and I'll probably end up just selling that one. All right, next up, Fuzzy Zeller. Case came back cracked on that, so I'll have to just contact the post office. I mean, everything's insured, so hopefully that they'll just cover the price of to get a new slab. But if not, whatever. We'll see. All right, Jose Canseco, my other favorite player growing up, so I can generally find his cards relatively cheap, and when I do, through an auction or whatever, I grab them. I probably have about 15 signatures of Canseco by this point, and I don't go out of my way to catch them, but once in a while, if I see one, I just grab it. George Brett, really nice signature. Pretty happy about that. That also came from my buddy's collection, where the forged one of the Barry Sanders. So I'm glad that this one came back legit. All right, next couple here. We got Henry Winkler. He was really cool to write to. He sent back like a thank you note. That was really nice. And just thanking me for, appreciating his career and being a fan and whatnot. So that was really cool. So I got that one. And you can notice that this signature and then the next one, also PSA slab this one backwards, if you'll notice. But whatever. But the signature there is a little bit different. So he's got a couple of signatures, I guess. I like the first one better, but I got all three of these. So one I'm keeping for myself. The other two I'll probably just put up on eBay. And yeah. All three of these next ones, super cool. Masanori Murikama, first Japanese player to play in the major leagues. It's a really cool story. Him and another player were brought over from Japan to the Giants, kind of as like a school, like a summer school thing for baseball. And Murakami did really well for the Giants in like just over a season, like a season and a half. Because he was doing so well, the commissioner of Japanese baseball actually like demanded that Murakami came back, and he played like another like 14 years in Japan. But I think it's really cool to have the first Japanese player in MLB and to be able to mail these over to Japan and get all three of these signed. Super cool. And I think at some point he'll probably be recognized a little bit more than he is. At least I think so. I mean, not to like Jackie Robinson level, anything like that, but you see the impact that Hideo Nomo was huge, but then Ichiro and now like Ohtani. So obviously, Japanese players they make a huge impact on the game. It's super cool. All right, next step. Green Bay Packers legend Leroy Butler, inventor of the Lambeau Leap. Pretty happy about that. I've got a couple of Fred Couples cards. Got that one there. This one here. I sent those off through the mail. And, Couples is a well-known golfer, and those cards are, giveaways. They're 15, 20 cents each. Price of a stamp, you can send it over and get those signed, and I think it's really cool. So, all right. Then I have cards of Bart Connor. If you are familiar with the movie Rad, which is probably the greatest piece of cinema ever created, Bart Connor plays Bart Taylor, who is like the antagonist of the movie, basically. He's the top rider for Mongoose, goes up against Crew Jones, gets cocky, loses in the final race. But he was also a gold medal gymnast. And so apparently they wanted him because he played the role of like the bad guy in Karate Kid. He kind of had that look. So they brought him in. But anyway, I picked these up. I thought it was cool just for, because the movie Rad does have a cult following. So snatch these up, and maybe there can be some draw to that from the Rad collectors who are out there, and they do exist. All right, I got two more of those. So another one of U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame, and then this other one. So, yeah, like I said, just pick those up for not too much. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's a little bit of a market for them. I'm thinking it could be like a sneaky play to recoup a lot of the money from that I made, or that I paid for all the authentication, but we'll see. And then the last two, you can't think about NCAA basketball without thinking of Dickie V. He recently beat cancer, and yeah, I was pretty excited that I was able to send these off, and while he was still in recovery, and yeah, and he was signing all along, so really cool, and yeah, just one of the greater, well-known analysts of all time, analysts of all time. All right, so that's it. That's all I got for you, and yeah, I'm gonna be getting another PSA submission back here soon from the February, March, or March, April Ultramodern stuff. So those are in the mail. I should be getting those back any day. So hopefully you'll see another video from me within the next 3 to 4 days. All right. Keep collecting. Peace.